Gusty winds and heavy showers, the name of the game today, and the outlook remains unsettled all week long. I'll have all the details of that and more coming up on Good Morning Britain.
Monday, 15th.
Standing this morning.
I could hear the howling outside as well. Yeah, bin day for me as well today. And actually, there are already some cancellations for trains and delays. So people who are heading out, particularly through South Wales, will need to check before they travel. There's bus replacement services in force because it was a blustery night last night. We have a yellow weather warning in force, and it's for most of England and Wales for strong winds. The forecast is for gusts of 45 to 55 miles an hour, up to 70 miles an hour. But these are the peak gusts we've already seen so far. 50, 60 widely inland, 78 miles an hour at the Needles, and the strongest winds focused for southern areas of England and Wales. These are the peak gusts around about 8 o'clock this morning. We're easily looking at 50 to 60 miles an hour, 30 or 40 inland, and the winds are much lighter further north. But it's a day of blustery showers here. Here's the details. And this all started yesterday. We had a band of heavy rain spread across the country. It leaves a legacy of a lot of cloud. There's still further showers and rain in the forecast, but a windy day to come with that warning in force until later on this evening for England and Wales. The radar picks out this spiral here, the cloud spiralling around low pressure, and here we have some heavy rain and showers. So for Scotland, Northern Ireland, Northern England, North Wales, it is cloudy with heavy rain and showers. For England and Wales, it's more like sunny spells and scattered showers, but this is where our strongest winds are. Still gusting to 40, 50 miles an hour inland, 60 around these coasts. So like I said, there's already delays and cancellations on some trains, so check before you travel. And with the trees in full leaf, it still means that we can see some branches down, so just take care today. Temperature-wise, arbitrary really, 15 to 19 degrees. When you add in the wind, it will feel a lot colder than that. Things can calmer tonight. The rain clears, the winds ease, so it's a mild start to the day, and tomorrow doesn't look too bad to start. Plenty of sunshine, but from the west we start to Google it, though, and I shall let you know.
Also, Laura knows everything.
Good morning to you. It was a windy night last night across England and Wales, and we have a weather warning in force from the Met Office, and it's all day long with gusts inland to 55 miles an hour, 60 to 70 around the coast, and we've already realised some of those values. This is how windy it is. 8 o'clock this morning, inland 30 or 40 miles an hour, 50 or 60 around the coast. We've already cancellations for trains in South Wales, so it's worth checking before you travel. So let's see how things pan out as we head through the next 7 days. And like I mentioned, it remains unsettled. So we look across the north of the UK first of all. Scotland, Northern Ireland, northern areas of England, the white line temperatures. We are below average at best as we head through the rest of the week. Percentage chance of rainfall across the north of the UK. High today with our bands of rain moving through. Tomorrow, like I said, not too bad, but the rest of the week unsettled with further bands of heavy rain and showers. Hints it could be drier by Sunday. Fortunes further south for England and Wales as we head through the next 7 days. Again, starting with our temperatures. We are way down on where we were just over a few weeks ago when we've been way above averages, average at best this week. And it remains unsettled. Percentage chance of rainfall, a real roller coaster ride, but peaking on Wednesday as a band of heavy rain moves through. Fortunes for some. We have a weather warning in force across much of England and Wales for gusts up to 70 miles an hour. They've peaked up to 78 in the Isle of Wight, and so today is heavy rain, blustery showers. At the moment, they're heaviest across Scotland, Northern Ireland, northern areas of England for the rain. Strongest winds in the south through England and Wales, staying gusty all day long. The wind warning continues until early evening, up to 70 miles an hour, with delays inland because of the strong winds. That's it for me. For now, there's plenty more still to come. You're watching Good Morning Britain. Yes, the windy weather. It is a blustery night last night. We still have a weather warning in force until 1800 for England and Wales. Inland gusts up to 55 miles an hour, around the coast up to 70. And we've already realised those values overnight across many areas. 78 miles an hour is our peak gust of wind so far, and it is set to get windier. Yes, a blustery night and certainly not a calm outlook in the world of weather. And we have warnings in force from the Met Office for gusty winds for England and Wales until 1800 this evening inland of 55 miles an hour, around the coast up to 70. And these are the gusts we've already seen overnight, 78, our peak in the Isle of Wight. It is worth pointing out some of the strongest winds this morning. We ride along the south coast of England and South Wales, so difficult driving conditions and already some delays and cancellations to train networks, so check before you travel. Today is one of heavy rain and blustery showers. The heaviest rain is for Scotland, Northern England, Northern Ireland, North Wales. Further south, it's sunny spells and scattered showers, but some very gusty winds that last until the evening rush hour. Temperature-wise, feeling chilly in the winds, highs of around about 20. That's it for me for now. There's plenty more still to come. You're watching Good Morning Britain.